Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about how to get an ungodly amount of money at the start of the game. It just typically using a boring strat. It's no glitch or cheese or anything, and there is some limits to it. But the one thing that you're going to need is a mortar and pestle. Now, if you've accidentally got rid of your one or you didn't pick it up in the tutorial sewers section, you can come to the Mages Guild and steal one. So the Mages Guild is over in Anvil, if I can open my map. And if we go to like the main area over here, you can see Anvil Mages Guild. We've got the Fighters Guild down here. You do some sort of missions up here in the Count's Arms early on into the game. As you can see, I've got my mission there. So all you need to do is run down the street and go into the Mages place. You can buy them as well, but I just haven't seen them at all in any shop. So I found this one in the Mages thing right on this shelf here. This guy has to be standing there, doesn't he? Mark Giulietti, get out of the way. This is where it is here, the Novice Mortar and Pestle. You can steal this. I'm going to push him into the next room. Come on, buddy. Go. You're in my way. You're in my way. You're in my way. Go. Go. Right, you stay there. Okay. Save the game before you try to attempt to steal this with a nice little quick save. And then you just gotta steal it. Boom, sorted. Got my mortar and pestle. And nobody suspects anything. Now, the next part is we've got to go get some ingredients to create potions, which are completely free. You've got of no risk whatsoever, and they are there in abundance. So we're going to create some potions and sell them. So next up, we want to go to... I always press back to bring up my map. Right, so the first place we're going to go to is Skingrad, which is southwest of the Imperial City, and we are going to go to the Grateful Pass stables. Once you spawn here, you just want to turn to the right and run into where all of these plants are, and you are just going to take all of these grapes. Nobody will stop you, nobody will get mad, and these are the base for the potions that we're going to be making. But you also need some kind of food that has restore fatigue on it, so when you make the potions, it has like a restoring fatigue benefit, which means it will sell for more. So we're going to take all these so you can see that, you know, nobody cares, nobody stops you, you don't get arrested or anything like that. And it's just an easy way to get, I mean, it's just an easy way to get some grapes in general, let alone the base for potions. So if you need food for any reason, come and get it from here. Now, these will replenish themselves, I think, after 3 or 4 days. So if you wanted to do this over and over again, you'd have to wait a certain amount of days in game, or sleep, or whatever you need to do. But all in all, it's very easy just to use all these grapes, even if you just want one quick burst of money. I'm trying to get my 5,000 gold for the house that I want to buy. So this is all the grapes taken. There's some more up there. I'm just going to leave them for now, just that this video doesn't last too long. I always go to press back to open my map. It drives me crazy. Next up, we are going to go to the Skingrad East Gate. And once we get there, we're going to turn around and exit out the door, and that will then take us to another place where we can steal some tomatoes, which have the restore fatigue. So we're going to turn around and go out here, and then we are going to jump over the bridge to the left, run down and get some tomatoes, however you want to pronounce it. And it's the same deal over here. You just take everything that you need to take, and nobody will stop you. You won't get arrested and nothing. So if we look at them, you can see that you'll get a tomato. I've done it again when I'm trying to open my menu. Let's go and have a look at them so we can make sure. Food, tomato, there we go. Restore fatigue for the effects. That's all you need. You can buy food as well if you want, but you might as well get it for free from here. So, you know, I'm going to take all of these, and then we'll see how many of each we have after we have finished collecting them all. I always feel like conscious here because I'm here and I'm spamming my button, and I'm pretty sure you can hear it coming through on the microphone, and I hate any kind of external background noise on my videos. But I got a really clicky controller. Right, so that is just one set of tomato plants there. We've also got all these ones and all them ones, so I'm just going to pick them up and then we'll have a look after. Right, so we go into the inventory, we scroll down until we get to grapes. We got 63 grapes, and we carry on down and we have 90 tomatoes. So those extra grapes that I didn't pick up, I probably should have. But regardless, we're just going to use these now to create things through the mortar and pestle. So I gotta find my mortar and pestle first. Where's it gone? Novice mortar and pestle. So you'll come up with the tutorial here, stuff and all that. All you need to do essentially is go down, find the grapes and put them in, and then go down to the tomatoes, boom, and put them in. And now we have restore fatigue on self, and all you got to do is just keep smashing the X button and creating them. So I'm just going to do all these until I run out of everything. Okay, we don't need that. Right, so I've run out now of the grapes and everything. My alchemy went straight up to level 29. So if you really want a quick way to get alchemy up as well, that is a good one. So now we go over to the potions. I can never remember where the potions are. I think you can just find them in here. So we have, I think they're normal potions, they're not weak potions. So yeah, we can see all my restore fatigue here. So we've got some that cost 11, some that cost 10, you know, some are lower at 4, but you can see I've got a whole bunch of restore fatigues here. Now we have to go and sell them. And this means we go to the Imperial City Market District in the top right. When you spawn in or fast travel there, you want to run straight forward. You want to take a left, you'll see the big statue. And then the statue will be looking straight ahead at the Merchant's Inn. And you want to go into the Merchant's Inn. And there'll be a guy in here that you can sell stuff to. And he's got a green face and he looks funny. So where is he gone? Is it him? I think it's him. Yep. Nilphus O'Malian. So we're going to go down to a bartering with him. Boom. We can haggle and get the selling of the items up. He's at a disposition of 90, so I could probably sell them for a little bit more. We might as well try hard and just see what happens, because we can always just lower it anyway. So we could potentially get a hell of a lot more than what we should be getting. So if we take these and sell them, boom, 96 gold, offer refused. So we're going to go talk to him again. We're going to haggle. We're going to take this down a little bit. You can see that the disposition went down by 1. So we can just try this again and get as much as we potentially can. Offer refused. So we just go back in again. I don't know why I keep backing out. Haggle. Let's go down to 65. Boom. We go over here. We sell these. There we go. Now we can finally sell them to him. So I'm going to just sell all of these. Boom, boom, boom. And you can see my gold is flying through the sky just from these potions. Boom. Right. I don't even know how many I had before, but I'm fairly sure I had around about 500, 600 gold. And now I'm at 1,180. So, you know, it's very much worth doing this. So you still got the tomatoes that I can use. So yeah, that's all the things that I can sell to him. So, you know, you can see when I entered the shop how much money I had and how much I have now, just from a little tiny bit of work. And then all you need to do, actually I don't want this potion of fire shield, and I don't need any of these ones either, so they can go too. So ignore those ones, but they're just added on for my sake while I'm here. Now you need to wait a certain amount of time, but you cannot wait near the farm where you're going to be picking up the grapes and stuff. So essentially you just hit this, and then we're going to go forward 24 hours. We're going to do this 3 to 4 times and then go check on the grapes. So I waited for 3 days, and you can see that I'm back in Skingrad at the Grateful Pass stables. I didn't even realize there was all them there as well. So we're going to go here. We're going to start picking them back up. As you can see, they are all back, which is great. And I'm going to just pick all these up and see how many we get this time. So picking them all up leaves me with 86 grapes. So now we're going to go back and do the tomatoes as well, because they should also be grown back. Right, so we take the grapes and we go down and we take the tomatoes, which I think I have 117 of, and we create again. Now I'm sure you could probably add more ingredients or better ingredients, you know, things of a higher value, and you'll get better potions. But at the end of the day, if you just want a quick batch of money, this is the fastest, easiest way to do it, because you don't have to spend any money. You just take them and go about your day. So my alchemy is up to 40. My alchemy is already up to 40 just because I did both of those. I did those things twice. How insane is that? Thing is, now I'm gonna have to make another video on how to quickly level up alchemy and make the exact same video that I'm making now. Let's go in here and sell to this guy. What was I think 1,200 gold. Bartering. I don't think I can get. I'm just going to stay with the price that I'm selling at. I don't think I'm going to bother trying to get it any higher. So 1,372. So let's sell all of these and see what we get. And to be honest, if I ever need restore fatigue, I've just got it there ready to go. I think that's all of them sold. Yep, so I'm up to 2,572. So I got 1,200 gold just from that one little haul. So I need to do this how many more times? 3 more times to be able to afford my house, which is what I'm going to do. And that's it. That's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I've been easy now. You guys have been awesome.